Some stories linger in the corners of your mind, and others take up permanent residence, reshaping how you see the world. What I'm about to share with you is one of those stories. A tale rooted in shadowed corridors, whispered warnings, and a feeling of being watched that I will never shake. This is my experience inside the haunted walls of an abandoned manor, a place that seemed alive in its emptiness. It all began during a quiet autumn, the kind of season where the golden leaves and cool winds mask an air of melancholy. My friend, Ryan, had been on a mission to explore local abandoned places, fueled by his newfound obsession with urban exploration. He was persistent, and it wasn't long before I found myself sitting across from him at a diner as he flipped through old newspaper clippings about an estate known as Blackthorn Manor. "You've heard the stories, haven't you?" Ryan asked, leaning forward, his voice barely above a whisper. I shook my head. I hadn't, and honestly, I wasn't sure I wanted to. The manor had been abandoned for decades, a massive Victorian-style house that sat on the edge of a dense forest just outside town. Once owned by the enigmatic Blackthorn family, the house was rumored to have been the site of strange disappearances and eerie occurrences. Locals believed the family dabbled in something unnatural, though no one could agree on what exactly. "People say it's cursed," Ryan continued, his excitement growing. "They say if you stay there after dark, the house starts responding to you." I was skeptical, but something about the way he described it piqued my curiosity. Despite my better judgment, I agreed to join him on his adventure. The journey to Blackthorn Manor felt like stepping back in time. The road leading to the estate was overgrown and uneven, flanked by towering trees that seemed to grow closer together the further we went. The manor itself came into view suddenly, its silhouette sharp against the dusky sky. It was massive, an imposing structure of weathered brick and cracked windows, with ivy climbing its walls like grasping fingers. The air felt heavy as we approached, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. What happens next will haunt you. Watch the full story now on Frightful Murmurs.